How immediate we don't have nature line in our land. This is a pure Yoruba land. Why nature line? Why Aboro power? Ewa kobo rewa kobo speak of that. Our water land nature land one lot of our nature land live spot baba. So it dey like as by pay other markets. You don't have nature line in our land. We don't want nature line in our land. At the people remain in our what is in our land.
This is the late evening of Saturday, the 29th day of September 2025. It is no longer news that Kwara State is under siege. Many villages have been deserted. What is going on now is that the people have come out to start protesting because they said that amidst insecurity challenges, that they perceive that helicopter is still dropping weapons and helicopter is still dropping arms men. We are going to go into that very shortly. The summary of what these people are saying in Yoruba language is that Kwara State is Yoruba land. Kwara State is not Fulani land. That this place is their territory. That the Fulanis have come to kill them and take over their territories that they were brought by the states. So, and to be sincere about this insecurity in Kwara State, if you know Ofa, Ofa is another Yoruba town that these people have started killing, and from Ofa, the next town is Ogbomosho. Ogbomosho is a very popular Oyo State, town. Don't forget that the governor for Oyo State, what is his name? Seyi Makinde said some time ago that he went to a place in Oyo State, and the hotel he lodged, he was told that the bandits camped just few kilometers away from his hotel. This was last year. So for you to understand what is going on. So I want us to look into this because this is very interesting, very, very interesting. Now, on May 9, 2025, as you can see on the screen, on May 9, 2025, I published a video on YouTube. Go and check it, okay? Go and fact check what I'm going to say now. The title of the video I published was War Looms in Kwara State. Helicopters are dropping weapons in Kwara as Benin Republic knows border with Kwara. I published this video the 9th day of May 2025, and the video have 57,800 and something views and 1,300 and something likes. You know what? Up to 5 persons called me from Kwara State telling me that what I'm saying was not true. That if I continue to say that Kwara State is under siege, that they are going to arrest me. They will call the SS for me. They will call police for me. I smiled. I was not scared of all those things. Why? Because I know what I'm reporting. I don't report because of hearsay. I verify my news, and the report I got that time was about the people on the ground. In fact, the helicopter was taking picture, and what was missing is the number in the helicopter. So these are the issues going on, and for me to tell you this is not today helicopter started dropping weapons, ammunitions, and arms men in Kwara State. It has been long they started dropping these weapons. So that is what I'm trying to tell you. Go and check the videos I have done about Kwara State right from time. You will see that Nigeria is a country where terrorists operate in a safe haven because we knew all these things. We knew that it's going to happen. We understand all these things. So that is about it. And these people have been, crying out loud that their land is about to be taken. Now, let us turn to the Sahara reporters, what he said that transpired amidst all these things. It reads that Kwara community protests as residents alleged strange helicopter dropped armed men before latest killing. So helicopter dropped armed men before the latest killing. As I said before, this is not the first time because I have reported something like this more than 2 times. Now, this is the details of what Sahara reporters. It's the residents of Ajase, Ipob, and neighboring communities in Kwara South on Monday staged an angry protest accusing security operatives and unknown gunmen of colluding to unleash a new wave of bloodletting across the senatorial district. So these people are also accusing that the security operatives are colluding with these gunmen to kill them. This is terrible. At the center of their allegation is a claim that the helicopter repeatedly circled the area and reportedly dropped armed men who later carried out deadly attacks. This is very, serious something. We are in Nigeria. Nobody talks about this. Nobody talks about this. If this thing is happening in a place where people have always said that, let me know go further. But I'm trying to tell you that Nigeria should, the world, not even Nigeria, the world should listen to these people because their land is already taken. Forget about Kwara State. I'm talking about Oyo State, Ogbomosho, those areas. By 2026, don't say you did not listen to this video again. By 2026, you will see what will be happening in Oyo State. Remember I said something, that once Oyo State is taken, Yoruba land is gone. I made this statement. Once Oyo State is taken, that is their target. These people have not even entered Kwara State. This Nakurawa terrorists, they have not entered Kwara State. When I started warning about this, they were in Niger State, Kanji Dam, around that area. That area is their zone. I reported about it. Now, before they came into Kwara State, and their mission is just take hold of Yoruba land. This is serious, and people should not sleep over it. Now, the article continues that the protesters, some with injuries, said that the community has been pushed to the brink by what they called an orchestrated campaign of terror. Some of the protesters said the violence escalated a few days ago with local vigilante members singled out in a campaign of latter precision. One of the protesters recounted his ordeal in chilling details. This is what he said. We are coming from Kogi State some minutes to 8 a.m. and when we got to Eruku, they told us that the cows of the king of Eruku had been stolen. They told us to wait, and we did. Then, when we started moving, we met some soldiers with AK-47 telling us to stop. I couldn't stop because I knew that if I did, I would be parting with about 50 million naira. Just understand what they are saying though. If the military stopped, then if they stop, for them to go out, they will pay 50 million naira. Then they started shooting. They broke our windows, shot the person sitting behind me, and the bullet hit me on my shoulder, he said. We heard that a helicopter walked till daybreak that particular day and dropped people. It was alleged that the people the helicopter dropped were armed to carry out the attack on the second day, Cezanne told Sahara reporters. Right now in Kwara South, no one can sleep anymore. People have begun to relocate. They have a camp at Baba Sango, and the government knows they are there. The government knows that they are there. Do you understand? Yes, the government must know that they are there. The government must know that they are there. Now, local sources said the chopper hovered over remote bush paths before dawn, returning several times. Residents insist the men who disembarked heavily armed and organized later failed out to attack villages and ambush travelers. If true, the claim raises alarming questions about how the assailants acquired the sophisticated use of area insertion tactics and whether any state apparatus was involved or complicit. At this point in time, sometimes I will see some people, I will look at them like people who don't have brain. Is this the time to ask whether the state apparatus is inside? Who imported these people into Nigeria, first of all? This is what nobody wants to talk about. Who imported these people? Nobody wants to talk about it. It's a no-go area. Nobody wants to talk about it. But we'll continue to say it as it is. The article continues, but let me stop the article here. It's following us. This is what is going on in Kwara State. Where do we go from here? Your villages will be taken, your ancestral lands will be taken. You will understand that what we are saying is not because we are just coming up to say something. Okay, I'm a security and conflict reporter. So when you see most of the news I'm bringing over is because of what I'm reporting about. Because Nigeria lack people who report about what is going on. Have you ever seen it in any news apart from Sahara reporters that helicopters are dropping weapons and they are killing Kwara people through? Who gave the? How can helicopter terrorists use helicopter walking? I reported that was March that these people acquired area defense that they used to shut down military. The people were just playing game with it. Anyway, this is a terrible time, a very terrible time, a perilous time. The people must arise or perish.
It's a fact that we are divided. We pretend that it's totally. I don't understand it. The North knows what they want, and the South are reluctant to say what they want. President Tinubu is better to put all the cards on the table, trying to pepper over it and say we are united. Of course, we are not united. We are not united. We are divided. That's just the truth. I've told you now. that the North brought federal character. The South agreed to okay, fine, we are united. Where is the result of it? The North brought quota system. Southern agreed with it. It's in the Constitution. What is the result? If we now bring in tax to say, okay, get more VAT in the North at the expense of the South, so what will be the result? The division will continue until we remove the feeding bottle, let everybody just work according to his own dictates. The North sincerely believes in Sharia. We should not grow them for that purpose now. We should let them be. They want Sharia. In the South, there are Muslims. We don't want Sharia. Somebody brought us in Oyo to do Sharia in Oyo. Everybody put it down. The Muslims in the South don't want Sharia. So why are we pretending? In the Southeast, some few Muslims, but they don't want Sharia. Let's accept who we are. Let's accept reality so that we'll not stop talking and talking and talking and motion without movement. That's what it is. I'm not ashamed. Okay, look, if President Tinubu succeeds now, 2027, 2031, every Yoruba person in Abuja will be cleaned out of the system. Because Buhari started with Fulani, he is doing Yoruba now. Let the Igbos come. We cannot grow the Igbos if they put 99% in all positions too. Is that the way we are building the country? Let Yoruba man go and rule Yoruba land. Let the North agree on who will rule Northwest. Let the Kanu rule Northeast. Let the Igbos rule the Southeast. Let the South agree. Then the temperature will come down. I will not want to be running federal election with 200 million naira form because I have to run from Sokoto to Ikotekpene. I will campaign as a premier of Western region where people know me and I know them. I know what they want. The Southwest want to bring all Yorubas who are Japan, bring them back to Nigeria. Nigeria is too hostile for the Yorubas now. Nigeria is a poisoned environment for Yoruba because we invested in education so much and we have lost all the human beings. They are developing other societies. The North will not care less. How many doctors do they have in United States? How many doctors do they have in Europe? These are facts I'm put on the table now. I don't need to sugarcoat anything at all. We are divided. Let's just accept it. It's no fight. It's no war. The North will come up on their own. We will respect each other. But this matter of trying to play some games, President Tinubu is better. In fact, if he runs only one term and he brings this temperature down, his name will go down in history. But if he does not do anything in the next 6 months about restructuring, and he goes to use all the money to run election in 2027 and he wins, and then what? Yorubas will become endangered in the political system because once he leaves, then Nigeria is not safe for Yoruba again.
Sorry,
let the Igbos come. They have right to come too.
Sorry.